Alright, this is part 2. Dive right back in. My Ulta swatches of this little palette that I made. And I left off on this one right here, which is called Pink. So the next one after that is this right here. And it's called Seashell. I might have those mixed up now that I'm thinking about it. I remember Seashell being like a golden pink. So, I'm sorry. Those are the only two that I think I might have them mixed up. So I'm going to just swatch that one again for you. But this is that golden pink one that I told you was called Pink, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think the labels got mixed up and this is Seashell and then this pink one is Pink. It probably makes more sense for the name of it as well. So Seashell is more of like a coral color. And the next one is a nice purple color called Pashmina. And this one is really pretty because it has a really nice kind of like a satiny finish, and but it's very shiny as well. You can see that purple there. So that's Pashmina. And then I'm down to this 4th row. And this one, I actually really like this color. It's called Radiant. This is definitely one of my top colors. I know I did that other green color, and I said I loved it. Well, I love this one too, because it's also green. And look how pretty that is. It's a little bit more golden, a little bit lighter than that verdigris color I swatched for you before. Actually, let me do the verdigris next to it just so you can have it for comparison. I think that would be really helpful. See, the verdigris is more of like a deeper green. So that's Radiant. And they're both absolutely gorgeous. And this next color is a blue. It's like a bluish purple color called Bayou. Sorry, I'm getting quite messy here with the swatches. But here it is, like a purpley blue. And then we have Stardust. And Stardust is a golden color, but it's, I don't know, because it kind of like blends into my skin tone. It's kind of like an orangey golden, I don't even know, but it's not like a true golden color. It might have a little bit of orange to it or something. But there it is there. Stardust. And then we have Sandstone, and Sandstone is a really pretty, if you like kind of brown shades, but you like to mix it up a little bit. It looks brown, but when you apply it, it kind of has some like pink or purple to it, or something that maybe a little bit of both that makes it kind of a really unique color. Another color like this is Twilight. It's a little bit darker and deeper, and I'll get to that. So that's Sandstone. And then we have Truffle. These are brown ones that I've gotten to here. So Truffle is a nice kind of a bronzy color without having too much like red to it. You know, some bronze colors have kind of like an orangey red tint to it. So this is like, that's the color of that. And then the next one is called Suede. And Suede is kind of similar, but it's a little bit deeper. It's actually a lot deeper, I'm sorry. And it has a more orange to it. So you can see how this one looks a lot warmer than this other one. More of like a warm bronze, copper kind of color. So that's that. And if you just bear with me for a few seconds here, I'm just going to wipe those off and then continue with the next to last row. And the last row only has 3 colors in it, so I might be done in this video. Except there's going to be part 3 for the ones that didn't fit into this palette, as well as ones that I chose not to include in any of my palettes because I didn't like them. I will tell you about those so you see all of the colors. So this one here is called Granite, and I don't particularly like this one, but I included it because it's, you know, nice to have a really dark color. And like a shiny grayish black, like a charcoal color. So there's that. And then this one is Twilight. Twilight is really pretty because it's like a nice deep dark color, but it has kind of unique, it's kind of like a purple to it, but it's not really like a vivid purple. It's like a gray purple. Hopefully the camera shows it well, but it's really pretty. It's kind of a unique color. And then there's a lot of purples coming up. We have Tiara. I don't know why I said it that way. Is a lighter purple, and it's kind of a pinky purple. You can see that there. So that's a pinky purple. And then you have more of a cool purple called Zephyr. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. But this one is more of like a cool purple. That makes this one look so much more pink now that I put them next to each other, but these are all nice and pearly. And then we have Amethyst, and Amethyst is a deeper purple, and it has definitely has some red to it. It kind of reminds me of, let me tell you what it reminds me of. Last Call by Urban Decay. I had that right next to me. I just forgot what it was called. So there it is there. It's kind of like a bruise purple. And last purple is Flirty. And that one is even more red. If you thought this one was going to be hard to wear. A very reddish. It looks purple, but it goes on kind of red. So I want to call it a reddish purple, but it might even just be a red. So there's that. And I'm just going to swatch them on my other hand so I don't waste time cleaning. But I'm down to these last 3, and we have Bermuda Sand as the first one that I'm going to do for you. And this one is really pretty. It's a nice kind of a golden coral color. Look at that. And that one's pretty, and you can kind of see that gold sheen on that. So that one's nice. And then we have Plum Smoke is the next color, and I'm not sure why it's called Plum Smoke because it doesn't look, when you hear the word plum, you kind of expect purple. This is kind of like a brown, bronzy brown color. There it is there. And then we have, lastly, we have Aztec Gold, which is a really pretty golden color. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of like Half Baked by Urban Decay. I don't have it to compare to, but it's kind of in the same category of gold. You can see that there. It's a little bit of a deeper gold. There's like a yellow gold that I've encountered, and then this is more of like a deeper gold. It can look a little dark sometimes. There we go. So that is it for this entire palette. But stay tuned because I still have these little ones that didn't fit, and then I have ones that I didn't even include because I didn't like them, but I'll still mention them for you. So stay tuned for part 3.